Some of the money advice you've heard your whole life is dead wrong. And if you believe it, it could be keeping you broke. In the next 10 minutes, we'll bust 5 big money myths that are stopping you from building real wealth. No one. You need a lot of money to start investing. Do you dream of growing your wealth through investing? It's a fantastic goal, but many believe you need a hefty sum to get started. Spoiler alert, that's a myth. Many new investors think they need thousands of dollars to begin, but the truth is far more accessible. Think of investing as planting a seed. You don't need a massive bankroll to buy a tiny seed. In fact, you can start with just $1 or $5. The real magic lies in consistency. Imagine planting $1 every week for a year. At the end, you'll have $52 invested. Now, if you consistently invest small amounts over time, your money starts to grow exponentially, thanks to compound growth. This means your earnings start to multiply, and you'll see significant returns without risking huge chunks of money. To make this work, pick a reliable investment platform, decide on your investment strategy, and stick to a regular investment plan. Whether it's weekly, monthly, or any other interval that fits your budget, the key is to be consistent. Remember, the best time to start investing was yesterday. The second best is right now. So don't wait to build your investment habit. Start small and watch your wealth grow steadily over time. Number 2, all debt is bad. Debt, it's a word that strikes fear into many, and rightly so. Uncontrolled debt can be financially devastating. However, painting all debt with the same brush would be a mistake. Not all debt is harmful. In fact, some types of debt can be beneficial. Let's consider 2 scenarios. First, you decide to take out a student loan to pursue a higher education that increases your earning potential. This is an investment in your human capital, and the debt is used to enhance your skills and knowledge. Second, you buy a car on credit, but it offers no benefit to your career prospects. The debt in the first scenario can lead to higher future earnings, making it a smart financial decision. In contrast, the car purchase in the second scenario only adds to your expenses, without generating additional income. This illustrates the importance of understanding the nature of your debt. The key is to differentiate between debt that builds wealth and debt that does not. Avoid debt that adds unnecessary expenses or provides no long-term benefits, like buying a car on credit. On the other hand, debt that enhances your earning potential or provides other financial advantages can be a valuable tool. Always weigh the potential benefits against the risks before taking on any debt. Number 3, saving alone will make you rich. Savings, a crucial aspect of financial planning, often act as a buffer, providing security against unexpected expenses or income loss. However, while savings are essential, relying on them alone for wealth building is like planning to reach the top of a mountain by staying at the base camp. It might seem counterintuitive, but saving money will not make you rich. Here's why. When you save money, you're essentially setting aside a portion of your income for future use. But that money, kept in a savings account, is losing value slowly to inflation. Inflation is a decrease in the purchasing power of your money over time. This means that the value of your savings is eroding, and the longer you wait to invest, the more your purchasing power diminishes. To build wealth, you must invest. Even if you can only invest small amounts, it's vital to start early and be consistent. By investing, you can earn a return on your money, which will increase its value over time. And when you combine this with a well-executed budget and a long-term perspective, you can set yourself up for financial success. Remember, saving is a good habit, but investing is the key to building lasting wealth. Number 4, you should buy a house as soon as possible. Owning a home is often seen as a primary financial goal for many individuals. But the idea that everyone should buy a house as soon as possible is a myth. Buying a home is a big commitment, and not everyone is ready for that commitment. It's important to consider your individual circumstances before jumping into home ownership. For example, if you're not financially stable or tend to change jobs frequently, renting may be the better option. Home ownership comes with significant responsibilities and costs. Not only do you have to worry about property taxes, maintenance, and repairs, but you're also tied to the location. If you decide to buy a house, choose a place you intend to stay for a minimum of 7 years. This allows you to recoup the costs associated with buying and selling a house. If you plan to move sooner, renting might be a wiser choice. Moreover, buying a house requires a substantial down payment. Typically, you'll need to put down between 10 to 20% of the home's value. This upfront cost can be a significant barrier, especially if you're starting out in your career. Renting gives you the flexibility to live in a place you can afford without tying up a large chunk of your savings. Ultimately, the decision to rent or buy depends on your unique situation. There is no one-size-fits-all answer. No. 5. Making more money will solve all your problems. It's a common belief that having more money will solve all financial problems. If you're struggling to pay bills or save for the future, the solution must be to earn more money. But the reality is far more complex. Just because you earn more doesn't mean you'll automatically become a better financial steward. If you currently spend every dollar you earn and can barely cover your living expenses, bringing in twice as much money won't magically transform your financial habits. You'll simply be spending twice as much and still struggling. The key to financial stability and wealth creation lies in controlling your spending, not just increasing your income. No matter how much money you earn, if you spend it all, you'll always be back at square one. Instead of relying on the assumption that more money will solve your problems, focus on mastering fundamental financial skills. Learn to create a realistic budget, track your expenses, and resist the urge to spend more just because you can. Invest wisely and consistently. Build your wealth gradually through informed investment choices rather than get-rich-quick schemes. Remember, it's not the size of your income, but how you manage it that truly matters. Don't let these myths keep you stuck. Start small, invest wisely, and question every piece of money advice you hear. If this opened your eyes, share it with someone who needs it. Together, we can help break free from bad money beliefs and build a brighter financial future. See you in the next video.